Hey, I'm Candace Scalise with CBS 21 News. This is 21 Next, where we dive deeper into important and really interesting topics. Today, we're talking about taxpayer money, so your money, and how it's being used to clear out an encampment called Tent City. One of our producers, Alexa, is joining me today. And Alexa, you have been on this story in and out. You were there at 4 a.m. the other day as everything was going on. So give us an update on where everything stands right now.
Yeah, so on Monday, Capitol Police and some other organizations like the Homeless Coalition and those types of, organizations came to Tent City and enforced the deadline, which we all knew was coming. So the deadline is for the homeless encampment to clear out so that the I-83 expansion project can begin. So the Capitol Police were the ones enforcing that deadline. They did a walk through the encampment, kind of like what you're seeing here. This is for me walking through the encampment.
Wow.
And basically told people that if they don't leave right now, that they would be trespassing. And so that's where we are today. Everybody's pretty much dispersed right now. So the people who live there, some of them have gone to the Miracle Community. Some of them have gone elsewhere. So the city has made it clear that it will not allow people to be in any other type of pop-up community or pop-up encampment in any other location, though. So basically the city has said that these people have two options: either go to the Miracle Community or go to a shelter. And the city claims that there is open beds at said shelters.
So something that's interesting is the folks who lived there had ample opportunities to leave. This was like the very last day they could do so, because basically PennDOT has to go in, clean up, and then clear everything out so they can start this expansion project for the bridge. We're hearing that's going to cost close to $1 million. So do we have any idea of how much of that is taxpayer money? Is it all taxpayer money? And what is it being used for?
Right. So I want to clarify a few things with that. Okay. So the number $1 million. So $182,000 of that has already been spent from Harrisburg City. All of it is taxpayer money because the city does not receive funding for homelessness. The county does. So when we say the $182,000 spent by the city, that has been on a couple different things. So going into that is emergency response. We've covered quite a few fires there throughout our time, here at the station, 5 of which were this year, I'm told, from the city. So the city has responded to 5 fires there. 3 of those were intentionally set within the past couple weeks. And then in addition to fire response, there's also police response. The city did call it an increased crime area. So there's increased patrols in that area, resulting in cost to, pay officers, et cetera. And then also some trash cleanup. The city said some rodent infestation efforts to try to clear out that issue there. And just a couple different things. So $182,000 just Harrisburg City. And then PennDOT said that $750,000 will go towards the prep work that's needed to clear the area for the construction project. So we just learned moments ago that $100,000 of that will go to biohazard remediation, meaning what you see here, cleaning of that. So $100,000 worth of the $750,000 will go to the trash. So a vast majority of this money, your taxpayer money, is going towards clearing out the trees, seeding, the soil, like the terrain, the vegetation, actually physically prepping the area for construction, putting up fences, like those types of things. That is the vast majority of this taxpayer money. And I want to, just for everybody at home, that was going to have to happen regardless of if there was a homeless encampment here or not.
It's right. They would still need to clear the area.
Right. So it's a wooded area. If you've driven past on South Front Street, down by the PennDOT building, you know that it's the woods pretty much. So as you can see here, so that is going to be the vast majority of the taxpayer cost. So it would have been this expensive pretty much, whether there was a homeless encampment there or not, minus the $100,000, minus the $182,000 from the city.
Right. So we have a little less than 300,000 that has, 182,000 that has already been spent by the city. And then this 100,000 that's going to be used to basically clean up everything that was left behind. So we're finally getting answers on that. I know that's something that we have been asking for. And as you can see, I mean, this is just incredible videos showing what was left behind from the people who lived there, who have since moved on either to the Miracle community or to other shelters.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting to see that.
This is me walking through here. And it has looked like this before the day of the move out.
Oh, okay. This is not just move out.
Correct. Yeah. Okay. And this is not just move out kind of, and something that I would say too is that this is, a lot of homelessness is mental health. And you have places in this city and all across this country, homes like traditional house that you and I live in that are filled with things like this because it's a mental health problem. Hoarding can be a mental health problem. So, it's not just of course this is like so shocking to see because it's the woods and it's where it's, you can walk there yourself and, I mean, not anymore because you'd be trespassing, but, so when it's confined in somebody's house, you only see it on the TV show Hoarders, right?
Right.
So where it's here, it's out in the open, and it's shocking for
more of that shock value.
Yeah, absolutely. But ultimately, this structure here, this is somebody's home, and we did ask PennDOT about what if they could kind of clarify how much it would take to take down the structures, and they didn't have that answer right now.
Okay.
So yeah, but
we have an estimate. Those numbers could be changing once the project is complete. Absolutely. I know Maxine Rose, one of our reporters, is going to be going live in just a few minutes about this with more information too. So I'm going to jump off, go get ready for our show at 5:00 as we're wrapping things up. But I know, Alexa, you've been working on this nonstop too. So people can go to cbs21.com. Alexa's put a lot of great information up. Is there any keyword they should search for on cbs21.com or on our YouTube page to find more?
Tent City usually will find you, everything. And we have a great feature on our website kind of that has tags. So like if you click into one of these articles and find the Tent City tag, it'll take you to all the Tent City articles. Homelessness or homeless usually will get you there as well. And then at 5:30, Joldy and I had a conversation that will be airing in addition to Maxine's story for today. So just for people to be able to kind of see what I've seen throughout the past couple months and kind of feel the emotions that I felt. More on that at 5:30 as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate your time and for giving us more information on that.
Thank you, Candace.
All right, you guys have a good one. We'll see you next time on 21 Next.